What's up, you guys? It's In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Ollie, what up, Joe?
It is Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. With the singing and everything, that's part of it. Do it one more time.
It's Tuesday.
It was just that last note that was tricky.
Let me get my hair together.
Yeah,
or something.
I want to sing one day. Let me sing. Let me sing.
Go ahead.
No, I can't sing. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday.
What's up, you guys? It's In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Ollie, what up, Joe?
This is how we do it every Tuesday. We do our thing. We talk about events and castings, and we got a relationship segment coming up at 7 p.m. called He Said, She Said. Mm-hmm. And we got comedian Tiny in the studio with us. He's going to help us out on that part when that time comes up. But right now,
yes.
How was your weekend?
You know what? My weekend was good. I did a show down in Columbus. And then I ended up having sinus problems.
Oh.
But I'm here to see. I'm breathing. I'm still above ground, so I ain't tripping.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah. I am above ground, so I have absolutely no complaints. Okay. Zero.
Well, that's what's up. I'm trying to just ignore me. Keep talking.
See, I was gonna ask you what you did this weekend. Matter of fact, I was gonna ask you if you got some sleep, but I already know.
You know what?
Did you sleep?
I did get some sleep.
You actually slept?
I did. I get some sleep every once in a while.
For those of you who are new to the show, the title of the show came from the fact that Tina B really be in the street. And what I mean by that is she will go live for one event. She'd be at somebody's event, and before you know it, 3 hours and 4 events later, she is at 4 different events. And I'm like, when do you sleep? And you do this all weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I'm trying to understand your point.
That's what we're doing today?
That's what we're doing in 2019?
See, you know what?
Yes.
I'm about to have this foolishness. Listen, this is not, I didn't come here for this today. I didn't.
This is what we doing.
You know what? Let me give a shout out to my city. Shout out to the D. As you can see, you know what? Let me look in the camera. This is just a shameless plug. Anybody know anything that I can get where I can get a shirt made that got Detroit on it? I want it. So if you make T-shirts, you need to inbox me, because if it say Detroit on it, I am rocking it. Okay. Just so y'all know that no matter where I go, what I do, y'all know where I'm from. You know what it is. West side.
But you, whoa.
Yeah, I was about to do Tiny.
You about to
West
do
side,
it.
Bankhead, Shoulders, Zone 3. Yeah,
But the thing is, though,
I just want to put that out
you
there.
are in Atlanta now, and we need you to represent the ATL. Thank you very much, because that's what we do. Or TLA. Hey, Zone 4, Zone 3, Zone 6. We know how we do. In the streets, Team VTLA, ATL. Woo.
You know what? You are right. I do live in Atlanta. I do. It's called Atlanta. I don't put the T on it. But I am. Atlanta is where I live, right? This is home. But the D.
It's not where you're from.
It ain't
it's
where I'm from. Listen, the D, you see this right here? These are veins. And in there.
You see these?
In that vein is blood.
Do you see these?
You know what? You know what? Where's the bell? I need the bell. Where's
the bell?
I need the bell is right there.
I get the bell. Don't worry about the bell. No, we'll get the bell.
We got the bell when the commercial comes.
Don't worry about the bell.
See,
we got the bell. You just worry about these right now.
See, what y'all don't know is see, the first 10, 15 minutes of the show kind of set the tone. I have an idea how this could go today. And see, Tiny is here for our relationship segment, but it's going to be more jokes than anything. So I already know what type of foolishness is going to happen. So, Tina B, tell me what's going on.
Well, my weekend,
streets.
Let me tell you about my weekend.
Yeah.
Actually, shout out to Jazzy. It was her birthday over the weekend. We went to Pesos karaoke night. That was awesome with DJ ML. We had a blast, a ball. First, we went to Dugan's on Ponce, but it was so crowded, so we ended up going. They was watching a game. I think Detroit was playing. Or maybe not. But we went there first, and we went, but it was so crowded, so we left there, and we went to Pesos.
It's the two places.
And then on, that was on Sunday, I think it was. On Saturday, I can't remember where I went on Saturday.
But you went somewhere.
I did.
So that's 3 places. Okay, go ahead.
And Friday, I went somewhere. I can't remember where I went. See, that's a shame because I go to a lot of places, but I can't remember where I went. I have to look back at my pictures, and then it'll tell me, because, I'm going to take a picture everywhere I go now. That's going to happen. But see, here's the thing. There's a thing. When I go to these events, I don't stay the whole time. I stay for a little while, and then I leave. So it appears that I'm somewhere a long time, or different. I am in different places. Don't get me wrong, but I'm there for a few minutes. I'll take a couple of pictures, do a little video live, and then I'm on to the next spot. So it looks like, oh shoot, I just saw her in such and such. Now she's over here, because I don't stay anywhere long. That's why.
So that was you kind of justifying.
Yeah. But I did get some sleep Sunday, so that was awesome. I know what we did. We did a meet and greet on Sunday for Women of Honor Awards that's coming up. So we met some of the new ladies that we are honoring, and also some of the ladies that was honored in August came back with their crowns on, and so that was cool, and met some of the new ladies. So we did go to Nancy's Pizza. I love Nancy's Pizza on Ponce de Leon. I went there, and shout out to Trebell, TNT Entertainment doing our thizzle. So the show is going on February the 10th.
Okay.
So we want you all to come out. Tickets are on sale right now, $25, and it includes food as well. So you can't beat that. But February 1st, y'all need to save the date for my birthday party. Yeah. It's going to be at Uptown Comedy Lounge, not in the comedy part, but in the lounge area. Rent out the whole lounge area. So it's going to be on February 1st at 7:30. So everybody come out and celebrate my birthday with me. And February the 5th is my actual birthday, which is on a Tuesday, which will be right here. I'm having a birthday party right here in studio. So I want you all to come out and enjoy. Okay, party in the back. Hey, say it loud for the people in the back. Hey, back.
All I'm gonna say
backing
is
it up.
lounge.
Oh. Hey, backing it up. Okay.
That lounge.
I'm gonna need to hear that tonight.
At
One
Uptown,
time tonight.
That lounge at Uptown is nice. So, and I'm sure. Let me look in the camera. For all the gentlemen that's around the city, I can assure you, there's gonna be a gang. TLA is gonna be in the building. There's gonna be a gang. They are a gang, but they like a different type of gang. They are a gang. So
we are not a gang. We're an association,
an
agency that represents the beautiful ladies of the ATL.
Yes.
That.
They're bold and ageless. See what I did there? Shameless plug. For those who didn't know,
beauties.
this Sunday, Status Network is holding a media mixer.
Yes.
Here at Station 777 Cleveland Avenue from 4 to 7.
Suite 406.
Suite 406. If you are.
That's right, Nisa. Who?
If you're interested in
coming
out
and being a part of the family,
being a part of the family and meet some of the personalities, free food. I don't know if Jack Trago supply the alcohol. I ain't gonna put him out there like that, but it should be.
You came from nowhere. Like, weren't you listening?
Yeah. So this Sunday from
4 to 7 right here in studio. You probably can get to sit up here and see what you look like on TV, and that should be fun. So this is awesome. We are ATL's hottest network.
We are.
And
Miss ATL's hottest right here. If y'all
three times. And ATL's hottest spoken word artist. So this place is hot.
Let me drink some water. Whew.
We're hot, right?
I'm about to take my shirt off. It's getting hot.
Okay. We can get some more of them little smiley faces. If y'all like what we're doing and y'all support us, you can always donate toward us. Our Cash App. We'll put our Cash Apps in the comments line in a minute, but support us, you guys. This is what we do. We love doing this, bringing the information to you every week, every Tuesday night from 6 to 8. If you want to advertise with us, if you see behind us, we have advertisement as well, and we have some great prices for you to advertise your event that's coming up, or a movie that's coming, or just yourself. You want to brand yourself, if you're an author or a model or anything. You see all the different events that's coming up. So this is a great way to promote yourself. If you have a commercial as well, we run the commercials during our break, so you can run a commercial too.
So basically, it's just a one-stop shop. You're trying to get yourself out there, no matter what your brand is, your product, just you as yourself. You are a brand yourself. So come on out and holler at us. We'll tell y'all where to find us at the end of the show, but we're not that hard to find.
Right. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, you guys, and then we'll come right back with more talk about RKelly.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
We're going to touch on it a little bit. So.
Just a little bit. We're going to get into it.
We'll be right back, you guys. In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
Global Vision TV. All right, you guys, what's up? It's In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
And we are back with more information and castings and events and all that good stuff.
Yes.
And if you miss anything, like I said, behind us is the flyers, and those are some of the flyers that we talking about as well. So you can be a part of that. Shout out to Froy, who did our commercial. He did his thing. Appreciate you, Froy.
He did, yes.
And also, we have TLA calendar that we just did, so it's coming out. Well, it's out. I got them in the mail yesterday, so they're awesome. Thank you, Miss Lanita Mitchell Blackwell and Courtney did her thing on printing these great calendars for 2019 out with all the TLA, some of the TLA ladies inside of it. And the magazine is also available to purchase on Kindle.com and Amazon.com. So make sure that y'all go check out Bold Ageless magazine, and it is available right now.
That's the issue with the young lady from Chicago.
Right, she won the cover. Yep. Yeah, I had a cover contest, and she won. Cherie, she won the contest, and she plays Whitney Houston. She performs at different events as Whitney Houston, so that's pretty cool too.
And this means absolutely nothing. This is the same as plug, and I'm in there too. Like I'm published in there.
Yeah, you're a published writer. As he has his spoken word in there.
Tiny have
comedy in there, comedy corner in there, and Brenda has Set Life, which she talks about being on set, and Nisa K has her Eat and Drink with Me food review in there as well. And I think Dr. Norman wrote an article in there. So if you want to be in the magazine, this is your opportunity to be in the magazine, write articles or get an ad. But this, I want to make it where people can actually be published writers. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Published models, not just taking pictures, but put your picture somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is your opportunity to do that.
Because you never know who's going to see it.
Absolutely.
Somebody always watching.
Absolutely. And we are like 250,000 plus online. And we are in 3 cities printed. So you're going to be seen. Most definitely going to be seen. So it's a great opportunity and an inexpensive opportunity, because I know how it is coming up, just starting out, trying to get on your grind. You don't have the money like that, but you want to be seen like that. So you want to advertise yourself.
Of course.
In an inexpensive way. So that's what I do. So make sure y'all check us out. We also put our cash apps down. If you like what we're doing and you want to donate toward us, please help us out by donating if you like, and or just make sure that you share and like this video over and over again.
And we are over all social media platforms. You can go to GlobalVisionTV on the YouTube channel.
And Roku. We're on Instagram.
Twitter.
Yes, and if you go to YouTube, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so we know that you are there. So every time that we go on, you automatically get a bell to let you know they're on.
Yeah, and it'd be easy to find. So, yeah, the moral of the story is there's no reason why you can't see us every Tuesday from 6 to 8.
All right, so it's a lot in the news right now with RKelly. So on Saturday when we went out to Pesos, the DJ. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that. The DJ was talking about. He started. Yeah.
I'm just warming up. Go ahead.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
The DJ was like, my mind's telling me no. And the whole place went crazy. Like, no. Like, everybody just do not want to hear the song. Do not want to hear R. Kelly music. He's a musical genius. His songs are awesome. But the things that he has been accused of doing kind of overrides the music. What do you think?
What do you think?
I think it does. I think a person's character can change the way you look at. You know how if you look at a pretty girl and you think, damn, she is really pretty, and then she starts smoking?
Oh, yes.
Did you see how she just changed?
Yeah, she just changed.
That's what I mean.
She just changed.
So if I like R. Kelly music as much as I like it, with the things that he's done, and being that I'm a mom and I hurt you about my child, it's like it changes you. It changes the way I look at you and view you, is what I'm saying.
I'm going to preface my statements by saying these are my opinions, and what I'm about to say, I stand on every word that I say, and I mean that. I watched the documentary. I attempted to watch it all, but I couldn't watch it all because the protector in me got so angry. I got so angry. I do believe that he molested these girls. To me, he basically raped these girls. I see people, blaming the mama, the parents. They saying it's for the money. Despite all of that, I believe he is a narcissist. He's a monster. I believe he should be punished to the full extent of the law. But then my mind started wondering. Number one, I like music, right? I love music. And prior to this, when the stuff was going on, I didn't know if I would be able to separate the music from the man.
Okay.
But after getting halfway through it, I don't believe that I could separate it, because there was a scene where they saying it was a bed in the studio. So if I'm listening to a song subconsciously, I might be thinking, he probably had this girl in the studio, and it just didn't sit right in my soul. So
I gotta disagree with you on the punishing him, because I look at it like he's sick more so than a criminal.
Okay.
Because he was touched as a child, so he wasn't fairly. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't given a fair chance.
I see that.
You see what I'm saying?
And I like the fact that they had the two clinical psychologists on there, and that's what drew me in, because they're actually delving into his thought process while all this is going on. Yeah. So you're saying that he shouldn't be punished?
I mean, I think he should be punished, but I think he needs help. Like,
of course.
Put away as a hospital to help him, but not put away like in jail where nobody's talking to him. Like, he's not getting any help. Do you see what I'm saying? If you put him in jail, he's just in jail.
I see both.
It's no psychologist. It's nobody's talking to him to get his mind where it needs to be. But if you put him in a mental health institute or something like that, then he'll have somebody to sit there and talk to him and understand that because in his mind, if you understand, he messed with 14, 15-year-olds. Now, from what his brother is saying, that's when his sister was 15 or whatever that allegedly molested him. Okay, so I'm looking at it like he keeps going for that 15-year-old mindset. You see what I'm saying? In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Ali, what up, Joe?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, would you have a comment?
That's Kingpin. Yes. What's going on with you?
Yeah, this is Kingpin, Harrison Jenkins.
Okay, talk to us. What's up?
Yeah, my comment is, everybody's been talking about R. Kelly and his atrocities, but everybody also fails to compare James Brown. He was a womanizer and a beater. They fail to talk about individuals like Elvis Presley,
No, they talked about Elvis Presley marrying his 14-year-old wife.
No, but not to the extent that they're doing right now with R. Kelly. I mean, I understand that he has atrocities, but their problems far stretch more than this superficial entity that they're putting up now as far as how they're presenting just R. Kelly. Because if that's the case, we shouldn't listen to music at all in some genres based on all of the knowledge that we have on all the individuals and the things that they've done.
That's true. I think the reason why R. Kelly is more so talked about is because in the black community it's more swept under the rug. So for it to come out to realize that this is a man who everybody basically like praise for his music and who he is, and to find out that this is what he was doing with these girls, that's what I think is more so is the issue of between Elvis Presley's and the R. Kelly's. And
also he was
Hugh Hefner's.
He was so arrogant with it. Like, you're out here in these pictures and they saying you were dating 15-year-old Leah. Like, and I guess to your point, to his mind, I guess maybe he didn't feel like anything was wrong with that. So people feel like he was so arrogant with it and just being so open with it, like he can't be touched. I think that's part of it that is really rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah, I think that he was trapped in that 15 where he looks at it like, what? That's what you're used to. It. If it's what's in your family all the time, you don't know no different in society.
Yeah, it happens all the time. And don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning the fact that what he did was not atrocious by far. Right. But I'm also looking at the fact that, you know what I'm saying, after 30 years of us knowing about R. Kelly and Aaliyah, all of a sudden now Lifetime made this documentary about, surviving R. Kelly. But how many documentaries did they make about surviving other known artists that did the same thing? I don't understand the timing behind it. And even though, his arrogance is no less than the arrogance of all the individuals that have done the same thing. And so what I'm trying to understand is why in the African American community, knowing these things prior to now, and now they are more prevalent, why is it because of the news, the Northeast, the West, and South, that it's such a big focus now for us? And why is it that the laws, which is legalize, mind control for that particular individual in this instance, why is that so prevalent now to us?
I think it's media.
Yes.
I think technology. We can see, you see things more, you hear things more.
Google has made it to nothing ever goes away.
That's true too.
Nothing ever goes away, because in 2002, 2003, how many of us was on the internet the way we are now?
Right. So it came and it went. You know what I'm saying? You knew that they was married. You saw the marriage lights, like, oh man, they were married, and it went on past. Yeah. But now it's like they showing videos of them together back in the day, private interviews, and you like, man, that junk went right past us. Like, nobody really paid attention to it like we are right now.
But did we not pay attention to it, Tina?
Yeah, we didn't. Because I can tell you, I can remember when they said they found the license that they were really married. Right. And I didn't think anything of it like I think of it now. Like, why did her mom go to the police right then and say, when she got it annulled, why her parents didn't go to the police right then and say, this old man married my daughter, violated my daughter? I don't understand why her parents wouldn't do that at that time.
There's so many layers to it. We definitely appreciate your phone call.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. Keep watching. Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
What gets lost per se, because the focus is on him, but I feel for those young ladies who are now women.
Yeah.
And I feel the justice system
failed them.
It failed them.
Yeah, that's true too. Industry with Tina B.
Mr. Owley, what up, Joe?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hi. You want to have a conversation with us?
Oh, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your name, caller?
My name is Mark Taylor.
Hey, I saw that 915. I'm like, I know who that guy is. That is my guy from Texas. That's my cable
What's
tower
up,
right
Mark?
there. My man.
What's your
How y'all
comment?
doing?
We're
My
great.
thoughts on this. Now, I didn't know they were doing a documentary on this surviving RKelly thing. I'm on social media, and started seeing all these comments about him. So I did some research. I was like, okay, this is what's going on. My thing is, he should be punished, but a comment you made earlier about us sweeping it under the rug as black people.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that's been going on since everyone knew this since Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, with us, the people kept supporting him.
Mm-hmm.
They should have shut him down a long time ago.
That's true.
If this is what we're going to do now. But my statement, my point is, why did it take for this documentary to come out for everyone to be in an uproar right now, when everyone already knew that this stuff was going on? And like Cheryl said, he was so arrogant with it, like, this is what I'm doing.
You know what? I think it's kind of like the question you asked last week about being one person or several. You know what I mean? We thought it was just Aaliyah. So you look at it like, okay, well, it was sick that this old man is for this woman, but it's like, okay, it happens, whatever. Maybe he just fell in love, whatever. But then when you find out it's a bunch of girls over and over and over, and then you got them trapped in the closet, so to speak. And it's like, oh my gosh, this dude is sick. Now it becomes he's sick instead of it was just an old man who fell for a little young girl. It becomes this, what's going on with him? You know, now it becomes that level of it.
Yeah, it does become that level of it, but like you said, the stories, but then the Leah story got put out there, but it's been news out there that he's been doing this for a very long time. And you had to, and like you said, some of the parents are to blame also, because when we was on the news, this was like maybe last year or the year before, when they had the young lady talking about they were being held hostage. The young lady put it in the news that my father dropped me off here.
Well, it's one thing of being dropped, but you got to understand too, they all following a career in music. So if I drop my daughter off there thinking this is what she's going to do, not thinking she's going to be violated by this old man. She's 15, 16 years old, where you looking at, okay, she's chasing her career. Yeah, I probably would dropped her off thinking that, okay, it's RKelly, thinking that it's this person is into music and all this type of stuff. And you trusting someone, but you're not leaving them for somebody who's going to violate them. And once you violate them, once you violate a teenage girl mindset is, this is where I want to stay. How many teenage girls are in your house with an attitude? So imagine her being with this man who giving her money and taking her on the road and all this type of stuff, and you trying to get her back. She ain't coming back.
I know.
I understand. But my thing is, if you know his history, why would you drop your child off with him anyway?
That's where the issue lies.
Now, believe me, I'm not trying to say he should be innocent in all of this, but I don't care how much fame he is or who he is. I wouldn't drop my daughter off with him even if she wanted to sing or whatever he wanted to do, because it was already out there.
I think too, a lot of times, I know you want to say something, go ahead.
No, I'll wait till you finish.
Okay. I think too, a lot of times people don't want to believe it. He was never convicted. So if you hear your cousin or uncle got, messing with kids, but he's never been convicted of it, you never seen him do it, and he do music and he's real professional and making money from it, you still may let your niece or daughter go over to their house and be a part of something that he's doing, because it's never been known, it's never been proven that he is doing these things. It's just been talk. So I can see how the parents still let them go over there thinking, well, I never seen it. and he's never been arrested for it.
And this is why I personally place the lion's share of the blame on him and the judicial system, and here's why. When you were indicted on 21 counts of child pornography, I believe it was, nobody thought to put out a search warrant to search his houses, or did they?
They did.
Or search his studios or his other houses? Did nobody decide to subpoena the people that were around him, that were enabling him? So he's not the only one that was guilty. Everybody who was around him.
Well, they said it was a lot of money passed around to hide a lot of stuff. So
again, so that's why you subpoena these people under oath, grand jury, and now let's see who go tell lies and who go tell the truth. And then you let it string on for 6 years before the trial.
Well,
some people said he had good lawyers. I just think the DAs was garbage. Obviously, he had some decent lawyers, but I still blame him and the judicial system.
Yeah.
They did them girls injustice, and I think it's gonna come out.
Well, his lawyers did good because they waited 6 years till those girls got 20 years old. Now you can't look back and say, oh, they look young, because they look old at this point.
We appreciate the call, Mark.
Thank you so much, Mark. All right.
And
so they waited till they was 20 years old. Then it don't look so sick.
So now with these young ladies who were, I guess he was holding hostage, I do believe TMZ reported a few hours ago that there's an investigation that's going to be opened up in Georgia because of the documentary. And this was reported a few hours ago. Now, I believe that's going to cause a lot of these girls who probably wouldn't have said anything, it's going to be more. Because that young lady on that tape, I think at some point she is going to say something. I just don't think it's going to sit with her whole life and she never says anything.
Here's my thing. I don't think that they're, what do you say, held hostage.
Okay.
I don't think they're held hostage.
Well, that was the term. So let's.
I don't think they just don't want to leave. When you, I'm a girl.
Okay.
You know, I'm a girl, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm a girl. And my girl mindset at 14 years old. Okay. A man can, let's be real. A man can get over on me now at 48 years old. Let's be real. Like, if you're, depending on how you feel about this person.
Okay.
Okay? So imagine me at 14 years old and it's RKelly with money and the lifestyle and the touring and the gifts and the clothes and the buses and the planes and he wants me. He wants me. Oh my gosh. So that's the mindset that they have. And then the parents is like, and then he's paying my mom's rent. He's sending her money. He's making sure she's straight. So it's like they can come and go as they want, but who wants to leave? When you have this, and I'm going home to what? We struggling. Me and my mom been struggling. Single mom, whatever. We've been struggling for a minute. But over here, I got everything I want. All I got to do is.
So what do you say to those people?
This dude.
Where one of the guys who was working under him, he came to him and told him, he said, "I'm going to get in trouble with this, and I can't stop." So that lets me know he knew what he was doing was wrong.
Of course, he's sick.
But to me, if you sick like that, that means there's a sense of denial. He was not in denial that what he was doing was wrong. So that means, yes, you should be punished to the fullest extent because you knew. It ain't like you was like, I don't know if what I'm doing is right. I can't stop recording. He said he couldn't stop. This is gonna get interesting.
Okay, so
I get it from the girl's standpoint.
It's so unfair.
Okay.
It's so unfair who mess with him. Okay,
yes.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Right.
Okay, because it goes further. It's deeper than, and like I say now, even when you dating, if a person acts a certain way, it's deeper than what's right there.
Right.
It's something that happened in their past that makes them the way they are right now. Yes?
I do agree with that.
So it's like you have to go, we want to blame the parents, we need to blame his parents. Let's go back. Like, why was he molested? You see what I'm saying? Because he don't even realize what he's doing. He's sick. And you can't put somebody that's sick in jail. It's not helping him. It's not helping him. All he's doing is sitting there. I just feel like it's just not help. We got to be able to go deeper and find out the mental
of course
why people do what, because like his brother said, he didn't go that way. His brother was molested, but he didn't go that way. R. Kelly went that way. Some people have been molested and don't mess with kids. Some people do. But I wonder if they fighting it every day not to. True. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know no different.
I believe there is a lot of blame to go around, but there's also many layers.
Very.
And I'm sure everyone would agree, anybody who's watching this would agree that he did something to these little girls and it was wrong. Right. Everybody would agree with that. Nobody is condoning his behavior. So we'll put that out there. I don't assume stuff, but I can safely assume. I think everybody watching this feel the same way. My question, what happens now? Not just for him. Now it's going to bring forth a lot more dialogue because, again, I was all over social media, and that's what people were saying the most is being swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Just like how mental illness in the last 10 years or so, it's more of awareness becoming from mental illness, and this is going to be something else. This is something that's now going to come out even more between this dude, Bill Cosby. The whole Me Too movement thing is going to bring forth a lot of dialogue, and people nervous right now. They nervous.
Because, if the instigators that was with him, if you rob a bank, whoever in that car with you going to jail too.
Everybody going.
What's the difference? If he's molesting kids, everybody who knew about this should be a part of that.
Even the people that's in the documentary. Like,
who
dude, you
said,
mean tell me you
changed their age.
You in the documentary saying that you knew, and you
he's fraud. He needs to be locked up for fraud. Like he's putting, but him doing that, and your mom finding out, and your mom just said, "Okay, get it annulled and it's over with." Like, why didn't they go to police and say this man married my 15-year-old daughter, and he was there when he did it? It just went away. The mom just like, okay, what? Why would they do that at? Why wouldn't she care that this 15-year-old girl just got married to this grown man? He's like 27, 30 years old or so.
So do you think this is going to spiral like the Bill Cosby situation did, where it's going to be a slew of women coming out saying they were molested? Because this is what I'm envisioning.
Yeah, it's a lot more women.
I think it's going to happen.
Because a lot of times you don't want to say anything. You know, a lot of times you don't want to say anything if you, because we as women and we in the studio, it's a man's world in this industry. Let's be real. Like, you in the studio with guys all the time if you record music and stuff like that. So you'll have a guy to try you. You know what I mean? And you'll just kind of play it off like whatever. Because you don't want to tell on every single dude to try you. But it's like, when is it becomes, okay, this is too perverted. You see what I'm saying?
The comments are going crazy.
I know.
I just want to shout out to Katie K. She said the manager was Aaliyah's uncle, so he probably knew.
That's what a lot of people is saying. We have another call. In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Ali, what up, Joe?
What's up?
What up, Joe?
Hey, Saga Boss.
What's going on?
What's good?
What's up with you?
I just wanted to chime in right quick because he just said something that I was in the process of typing about it being like the whole Me Too movement thing and how all these different names came out. I was just reading something where Foxy Brown already put out there how old she was when she met
Jay-Z.
and then they threw the whole Beyonce situation. So I think it's gonna be a lot of other artists and entertainers. That, and it's not just gonna be that. It's gonna be like the Kevin Spacey situation with the young dude. It's gonna be a lot of that's about to pop off, bro.
Yep.
A lot. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of that.
Yeah, people starting to go back now, like, but what you call it was, Foxy Brown, how old was she, and da-da-da. So it's like you're going to get a lot of that, and then you're going to get a lot of the girls that that's going to come out to say, oh, when I was 15, I felt a little something, I thought he was, but you try to block it out. You know what I'm saying? You want to think like, well, maybe he's not, but now that you're hearing. The
bad part is going to be a lot of bandwagon jumpers, people that just want that 15 minutes. where the story ain't really true, but because it's already spiraled out of control, and you know, people already talking. If I say it happened, then she must be right too. So it's gonna be a whole lot of mess.
Yeah, he's gonna have to figure out how they're gonna have to figure out how to decipher what's real and what's not, and he gonna have to try to figure out how he's gonna clear his name because it's right now it's not.
You think it was difficult back then? It's gonna be even harder now, if you ask me.
Why?
It's gonna be harder for him to prove because it's gonna put pressure on people to want to come forward. So now you have 30 people. Now you got to try to focus on how do you get 30 people to corroborate the exact same thing. Like with Bill Cosby, all it took was 1 or 2. So the 35 people can come out, but to be able to prove all of them, this is going to get interesting. But I do believe the chickens are going to come home to roost at some point.
And then you're going to get the ones that were at the party that he might have spoke to and nothing happened, but because they were there, you're going to get accusations from that too. Like, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's
a lot.
I just wanted to chime in.
We definitely appreciate it.
I'll let y'all know I'm supporting y'all. I'm here. I'm at work listening.
Hey, we appreciate you. Soccer Boss, DTTO show Thursday nights, 8 to 10.
Kenny Kane said something.
Thank you.
I'll let y'all in a minute.
All right.
She was saying how it was a couple of women in the girls in the documentary lied about their age. Now, I'm 43, right? Mm-hmm. And I can look at the camera and say, I don't even think I would be attracted to a 24-year-old, much less anything younger than that. Right. So if I'm 24, 27, 28 years old, you cannot,
breathe.
You mean tell me you don't know what a 13, 14-year-old girl look like? When I tell you, I just got a sliver of anger went down my spine. Like 14, listen, you can put on makeup.
Heels.
You can put on heels, but when you open your mouth and start talking, you gonna know this girl is 14, 15.
Yes, absolutely.
So I don't give a damn what they say.
Absolutely.
You know what? Somebody bring me some Sudafed. My nose stopped. That was totally off base. My nose stopped. Got me over here.
But that is so true because I was saying that if a 14-year-old boy come at me, I'll be like, boy, if you don't take your little, you know what I'm saying? It's like
little Daryl come up on you.
Man, no snotty. Be like, you don't take your butt on somewhere. How would I look at him like, ooh yeah, like I'm a risk it all for a 14? What the heck?
Say how you do it again.
Ooh yeah.
So that's how you. Never mind. That's how rules get started. I'm playing.
But no way that I would just look at a 14-year-old like in a sexual way. Like I don't understand that. But
there's always a but. Is there a but? What's the but though?
There's a but. Little but matters. But I'm saying, but it could, but we don't know the background of, like I said, his background changes what we wouldn't think of, he thinks of. That's what I'm saying.
Say that one more time.
His background changes what we wouldn't think of.
Okay.
He will think of. Because, like I said, it goes deeper than where we are. So what in his mind is normal is not for us.
Okay.
Because that's his everyday life for 6 years. That's all he know. For 6 years. That's a long time in a kid's mind to be touched for 6 years, and you don't know no different, and it's your family. But it's not even a stranger.
But again, he knew what he was doing was wrong. He said it.
Talking about with the girls now.
Oh,
right? With the girls now.
Well, yeah, no,
but not when he was younger. He didn't know.
I just don't understand, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to take a shot of white liquor when this is over with. Man,
after watching it, I had to take a shower or something. I
could not watch it. I almost threw this cup at my TV, but then I realized how much I love my cup, and I just couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? Let me turn this off, and it was hard for me to sleep.
Yeah,
it was hard for me to sleep because I was so mad.
I had anxiety actually because I just couldn't. It's just crazy, to think of it in a way of, and just to hear these stories and the people that was the older people around that was down.
And I'm watching these women
that was down with it.
I'm watching them tell their stories, and I think I was watching without even blinking, and I couldn't see any lies being told. I couldn't see any lies being told. Could there possibly been something? Yeah, but if everybody is saying the same thing, like for him to want these women to call him daddy, to me, that's saying you want them to call you daddy, you are recording. So that means if they calling you daddy while I was recording, that means your name ain't never being said.
Right.
In a documentary now, baby.
And on the phone.
Because I didn't watch it all.
And on the phone.
I don't know if it was drugs and alcohol involved.
I never said anything about drugs.
No, I never heard anything about drugs or alcohol, but if you, a 14, 15-year-old girl, you so impressionable, is it necessary? So I think that was a way of him covering himself, because I don't want you to call me by my name.
Yeah.
At all times. I don't want you to talk to nobody.
Yeah. Isolate them.
When you got these people in separate rooms, I was like, wait a minute.
That way they can find out each other's ages. You isolate them.
Yes. You
keep them away from everybody else. Industry with Tina B.
Mr. Hartley, what up, Joe?
Hey, what's going on? It's your girl, Nisa K of Eat and Drink with me.
Hey, Nisa K.
What's up, Nisa K?
Hey, what's going on? I'm going to do this food review real quick so we can get back to the discussion. This is a good show tonight, as always, of course.
Thank you. Appreciate
it. Go ahead.
Appreciate it.
So, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Nisa K of Eat and Drink with me with this week's food review. And the review that I'm doing tonight is the spot that is in Midtown. It's right up the street from my office, which is why I rolled up there, I should say. It's called Community Smith. It's at 866 West Peachtree Street, and it is connected to Renaissance Hotel. So if you're headed over there, you would see the Renaissance Hotel sign before you saw the Community Smith sign. But it's a restaurant that's open to the public, but of course anybody that stays at the Renaissance goes in there as well. They close at 10, so I was trying to hurry up and get over there because I got off kind of late yesterday. I was kind of in the mood. I was kind of having some homesick flashbacks since I didn't get a chance to make it home for the holidays. And I don't know if everybody knows, but I'm from Texas, which is the third coast, which is where we have a lot of fresh seafood. We literally can go to a boat that's sitting in the water and buy food or go fishing or whatever. So I wanted something like that, but I didn't want to necessarily go to like a seafood restaurant. But headed over there, and of course before I did that, I looked up their health grade. They had a 100. Hello. I always say never go anywhere that has the grade of B, because if you click on it, you can see exactly why they got that B, and it's normally not a good thing. But like I said, I was trying to hurry up and get in there, and so I decided to just sit at the bar instead of getting to a table. Was immediately waited on, because my thing is I give you the review from walking in, sitting down, to the food, and then everything else. Immediately waited on by the bartender. Her name was Jessica. Shouts out to Jessica if you are listening or will watch this later. And just told her I was doing a food review, and asked her to give me 3 small plate items that they're known for that I would probably like. And awesomely enough, one of the items that I was already looking at was the crawfish hush puppies. And she said, definitely try those. And then I got the she crab soup and the fried Brussels sprouts. Tina, I don't know if you've ever had fried Brussels sprouts.
I have. Girl, they throwing up in the studio. Go ahead, honey.
They are really good. Oh, my God. So, anyway, the crawfish hush puppies, if you like hush puppies, basically the same, except, of course, inside is crawfish. Right. Which was really, really good. I loved it. Loved the taste of it. The flavor balance was really cool. Really tasty, I should say. And the she crab soup was good. It's more like a bisque. So if you've ever had like a lobster bisque, it's like a thick, hearty soup type thing.
Yeah.
Lots of crab meat in there. If you like seafood and would like to venture into something like that, I definitely recommend it. And then, of course, the fried Brussels sprouts. So these are not like hard fried Brussels sprouts. They're pan-fried.
Gotcha.
I've had them before at the City Winery,
Okay.
but these, unfortunately, were kind of oily. So I think they should have soaked them a little bit more before they went ahead and served them. But they're really, really good. If you like Brussels sprouts, I like Brussels sprouts. Quit making the face, Harold.
Right. So tell everybody
anyway.
again. Tell everybody the name of it and where they can find you.
The name of the restaurant is Community Smith, and it's connected to the Renaissance Hotel on West Peachtree. So again, you'll see the Renaissance Hotel sign before you see the Community Smith sign. But parking over there is okay. They have street parking, so it wouldn't be too bad. You might want to just take a ride share, either Uber or Lyft. And as far as the pricing on everything, it wasn't that bad. I think everything that I got was between $8 and $9 each. And then I did get a libation, which was made with a bitter rye whiskey and absinthe. I love absinthe, which was very tasty. But they have a very nice cocktail menu that you can go with, or if you just want to do beer and wine, they have that for you, too.
Okay.
But,
so tell everybody where they can find you, Madam.
So you can find me everywhere on social media at Eat and Drink With Me. If you want me to do something, go to a restaurant and check it out for you. You can hit me up at eatanddrinkwithme@gmail.com, and that's spelled EATANDRINKWITHME, and I'll go and check it out for you.
All right, thank you so much, Nisa.
Appreciate it, Nisa K.
All right, y'all. Eat and Drink With Me with Nisa K right here. Thank you for calling in. She calls in. I got one more point to make.
Okay, before we wrap it up.
Yeah, we go into our 7 o'clock hour, which is He Said, She Said, our relationship segment. But when you talk to his brother, when his brother did the interview, okay, it was a few things that his brother said, which gives you the idea of why he do what he do now. Okay. So when he said his sister would put them on punishment just so one can be in the house and the other one's not. Okay. So they'll make up punishments, which he do now. He'll put the girls on punishment for no reason. Okay. And then he was saying that control, his sister would control what they do. Touch me here, move me there. You know what I'm saying? In which he does that. He controls, some of the girls say he controls them, how to move, how to moan, how to everything. He controls that. And then, of course, the age factor. His sister was like 15 at the time. And then it was he made this comment that said that his mom used to say to them, don't piss on me and tell me it's rain. So I'm like, that could be a symbolism of him peeing. I'm just saying, like, his mom always told him that, don't piss on me and tell me that it's rain. So it's like, it's certain things that he's bringing into how he acts now with these women. And so that could be the issue as well. He's a control freak.
We have certainly not heard the last of this. I think this is something that's going to come back around again, and we appreciate all of the comments,
and the calls,
the phone calls. You know, y'all can definitely keep the conversation going in the comments.
Yeah.
Are we going to take a break and come back?
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back with relationship segment. He said, she said.
Yeah.
So y'all stay tuned for more In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
Hey, girl. How you doing? Good. Glad y'all could make it. Yeah, we probably got about 10 minutes before class starts. I was just about to walk past. What's this right here? What's this? This is TLA. We're an adult agency, modeling agency. Have you ever been here before? No, I haven't. I was about to walk down to the next shop down. Y'all say down? Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Sure. This is agency of 40 and over, men and women. Yes, ma'am. We do modeling, runway classes, acting, producing. We have a lot of stuff going on for you. Yeah. So, actually, on your way back, why don't you stop through? Okay. Well, if you don't mind, can you give me a business card right now? I'm interested. How do I get in touch with it? Not just an age, but an attitude!
Hi, I'm Tina B, CEO and owner of the Lingale Agency, also known as TLA, an award-winning ATL's hottest agency. If you want to be a part of it, email me at tlacasting7@gmail.com. What's up, you guys? It's In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Ollie, what up, Joe?
And we are back, and we have our guest tonight in the studio with us, comedian Tiny in the building, ATL's hottest 3 times comedian. What's up, Tiny?
What's happening? What's going on, man? In the Streets with Tina B and Mr. Harold Ollie. What's going on?
What it do, Tiny, my man?
What's good? What's good?
What's going on, my people?
Tell everybody who you are, Tiny.
Man, if y'all don't know it, man, I was Mr. Back to Back. Now I'm Mr. 3-Pete, ATL hottest, Bankhead representative. You know how it is. I'm a Grady baby. You know what I mean. You know everything I touch is awesome. Cause I'm signed by TLA Management. So y'all know what it is, man.
All right, so I know you getting ready to go up to New York for a Sway show.
New York.
Congratulations on winning the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So you getting ready to go up there and do a 45-minute set?
30-minute set.
30-minute set.
Ooh.
Yep.
At Caroline's, the biggest comedy show in New York.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's done Caroline, the Chris Rocks, you know what I'm saying, Wanda Sykes, you know, Dave Chappelle's, all of them. So, you know, just to even step in, you know, in Caroline's and, you know what I'm saying, put it down like that, you know, it's a blessing.
Yeah, for sure. Now they got the comedian Tinies. How about that?
That's right.
That's what's
and
up.
you know, I step on anything, I'm going to leave an impression on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you
believe
what?
it.
A Leo.
You had to sing it though.
Yeah, because that's what he be doing.
Yeah, I was gonna sing it. Leo.
That's what he do.
I got to sing. I got to let him know what it is, you know.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. So this is the segment of the show called He Said, She Said. It's a relationship segment. It's to give the point of view of a male point of view, a female point of view. And we try to just come to a even happy middle.
A happy medium. And, you know, and we always encourage comments from those who are watching, because the whole thought process of a man and a female, a man and a woman, even though we talk about this stuff a lot, I'm learning that everyone does not have the same thought process.
What?
Yeah, I have learned that. Like, everybody don't think the same based on their own experiences.
That's true.
So we just like to dive into that.
We do, and we like to, because like I said before last week, when you talk to whoever you're dating, you don't tend to get the correct answer, because they want to be political correct just in case you try to walk away. So they don't want to really tell you the truth. But if you talk to like your boy or your girl, then you'll get the right answer. So I came up with this show about 3-4 years ago now, and because as a single woman dating, I wanted to hear what guys thought about different situations. So we put some questions out there and get the response back. So that's where this came from, to see what y'all mindset was.
But then you know, she had extended the invitation to me to be a part of this. So I said, you know, I'm a man. I got a brain. I can think. I have a perspective. I got 50-11 flaws. I didn't messed up.
Oh my gosh!
So I just figure
who would be?
So you said 50-11 though.
You know, I'll figure I'll sprinkle a little gentleman on this thing. You know what I mean? What up, Joe? You know what it is. Westside, Dexter Davidson. You know what it is. Linwood, 12, Puritan, Finkel. Sorry, had to do that. Anyway,
Detroit.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Can we go to the first video, please, sir? Please and thank you. Really? That's what we're doing? Hey.
You boss up in the D.
And then your picture come up.
Hey, look at that. Did the people in the back catch that? I hope the people in the back caught that. My man.
Oh, boy.
But he in the ATL.
You know, I am in the ATL. Listen, I love Atlanta.
You're right.
I have no problem with Atlanta. Atlanta has enabled me to do things that I set out to do when I left Detroit.
That's
so,
what's up.
I'm not a fan of the sports teams, but everything.
We suspect ourselves on
Yeah,
that.
so I am not tripping on Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all do have a championship team down here.
We do.
And the Braves won way back in '96, but that's 84.
Oh, I've
Right.
seen her before. She's funny.
Yeah, she's pretty funny. All right, so we're going to check this video out, and then we're going to talk about it in a few minutes. You just
Baby,
tuned
it's
in.
2018.
You
Don't
tuned in
come
In the
tell
Street
me
with Tina
nothing
B.
nobody
Mr.
said
Ollie,
about
what
me
up,
that
Joe?
I can't repeat. And let them know that you told me. Now, it's different if you come telling me something you heard, which I hate, but I don't care what you heard. Shut up. But it's different if you come telling me, you know, what somebody who I know of said about me. But if you come telling me somebody that I hang with, cool with, feel like my friend cool with, you know, chop it up with, bitch be in my house, I be in their company, and you tell me they say something about me, if I can't go back and tell them you said it, bitch, don't tell me. Ain't no between me and you, throw me under the bus, bitch, fuck the bus. If I can't tell the person who I call a friend that this person said, you said, is it true, bitch, three-way horse, sit down, tea time, bitch, don't come tell me what nobody said about me. Cause you know about to come tell me my friend said something about me and I can't tell him who said it. What the fuck? Oh look, I don't want to tell you who said it. Bitch, we not in high school. Stop playing on me. Don't tell me nothing. Bitch, we too old, too grown, and I got too much going on. Fuck you.
Hey. Yep.
Okay. First of all, what's wrong with her eyebrows? Second of all, y'all saying it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm wrong with her.
I didn't see it.
I told y'all it's jokes coming.
I saying that. I like if she'd have said that, it might have did like this. And then she had a bald face. Then she had gold teeth at the bottom, so you know she got warrants and all that on her.
You
don't
know
even
what?
talk to people like that. Like people that look like her in the face, you don't tell them nothing because they already ready to fight. So when they wake up in the morning, they be like, "Good morning. What's so good about it?" You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even talk to her. I wouldn't even
No, but
I'm
I'm with what she said though. Like if you can't tell me who said it, then I don't even want to know. I hate when people, but I hate when people come to me and say, "Oh, somebody said this," and I'll be like, "Who said it?" "Oh, I can't tell you." Like, why you even tell me? Yeah. Why even tell me? Because that drives me nuts. Now I'm trying to figure out who said it. Yeah, you don't like I want to. It's no point even coming to me if you're not going to tell me who said it. Right. Don't tell me who said it.
If I went to somebody and said, "Hey, such and such said something about you," in my mind, I'm already prepared to tell them who said it because I'm thinking like, okay, well, first off, rule number one, you keep your mouth shut. So to me, it's just mess. So I'd rather just not say nothing at all.
They moved on with their life.
That's just my thought process. But if I am going to say that, I'm gonna tell them who said it, especially if it's somebody that I rock with.
Right.
Yeah, you can't talk about like you can't like when it comes down to me. Can't say nothing out the way about my team. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, I'm going to snap on you. And then second of all, I'm going to tell my team. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how we roll. We're a team, you know?
Right.
That's how you roll.
That's how it should be. Well, my thing is, if someone is talking about somebody that you know, if you don't say anything, then they'll just stop. But if you're commenting with them and agitating it on, then they're going to keep talking. Right. But nobody's going to talk to themselves. So it's a way that you can just ignore what they're saying and they'll move on. But if you give any kind of little indication that you want to talk, they gonna keep talking.
And in some cases, you have to be more aware of the messenger as opposed to the message.
Come on.
You know what they say? A dog that bring a bone will carry a bone.
Carry a bone.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, next video. We gonna
Marcia, you know I had to hit it one time.
Facts.
Listen. As real as I can put it, sometimes you just gotta accept that certain things will never go back to how they used to be because certain people will never go back to who they used to be in your life. Sometimes you just gotta wake up and realize that what you're holding on to just doesn't exist anymore. And the more you can accept what is, the less you'll be controlled by what was. You gotta stop hanging on to someone who has let go of you. Stop losing yourself to someone who has already left you. Forget trying to find closure. Forget trying to find understandings to their reasons. Forget trying to see if they're happy in their new relationship. Stop focusing on them and start focusing on you. They ain't worried about you, so stop checking up on them. They moved on with their life. It's time for you to move on with yours. Worrying about their every move won't help you move on. Concerning yourself with their life won't help your life. Seeking closure won't help you close that chapter. Understand, a person doesn't have to be with you to still have power over you. If you can't give all of you because of what they did to you, they're still controlling you. If you can't see the good in people because they were no good, they're still controlling you. Don't let the person that is no longer with you, that has moved on from you, still control so much of you. Listen, they ruined your past. Don't give them the power to ruin you.
All right, so comment.
As listening to this applies to relationships and friendships, any type of relationship, business relationships, all of that. And I think a lot of times you just get caught up in it and that denial and not wanting to let go, or you've been involved with a person on any level for so long and you know they're not healthy for you, but yet you still stick around. And it's not necessarily relationship-wise. It could be job, friendships, even situations with family. So,
and you know what I say? I say a lot of times people stay in that space because that's the only thing that they can keep complaining about. So they stay there. They don't want to move on because they want to keep complaining about it.
Right.
Instead of just moving on and being happy, it's easier to stay here and be miserable.
Because that's the only attention they get.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like a pity party.
All the time.
Yeah, and pity parties have the worst music.
Ooh, I like that. They got
all the time.
Old Sade songs.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Come on, you know Sade songs be all depressed.
Man, come on. Have you ever been to a Sade concert? Can you imagine
no, that's
being
like
to a
that's
Sade
probably.
concert?
I don't know. Them,
I wouldn't go to
the band probably be good. Like watching paint dry. She used to be standing there.
Yeah.
Is it a crime?
I'm like, yeah, this music is. Ooh.
Boo.
Shout out to Sade if you
Yeah,
ever see
I
this.
know, right? We love you.
Hey, because you never know. Sade might see this.
Okay, for sure.
She'll start singing.
But yeah, a lot of time people want to sit in misery instead of moving on and being happy. It's like it's easier to sit in misery
Absolutely.
than to let it go and be happy. You just what you scared of? Like I say, are you scared of something not working, or are you scared of it working?
Ooh.
Give about 2 bells for that.
Right, I see you. You had to pose with the band. You know, we're not about to do
1
this.
bell for the speech, 1 bell for the locks.
Right, she got a pose when the bell go off.
Right on point.
It's true. Like, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? You know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? A Rolling Stone gathers no moth. A lot of people walking around with moth on them because they don't know how to keep it moving.
He said.
What?
He said
Wait, say
a
that
Rolling
again?
Stone
gathers no moth.
gathers no moth. That was a bar. There's bars up in here today.
Thank you. You know, there's a lot of people walking around here with moth on them because, you know, they don't know how to keep it moving. They have to learn how to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And you know that a pigeon only craps on a statue because it's always
Put the mic to your
place.
put the mic to your mouth, please, sir.
A pigeon only craps on a statue because it's always in the same place. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, it needs to move.
You know what I'm saying? It needs to move. You know what I'm saying? There's some people just like statues. They're always in the same place, whether it's physically, mentally, relationships, spiritually. You're always in the same place, and you wonder why you're getting crapped on because you don't know how to move.
We got
Anyway,
Nico Diamonds in here. We got Socrates up in here today.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Tiny tees.
Soccer knees. All right, we got the next video set up. I love her. It's TD Jake's daughter.
Okay.
Very conference 7 years ago, I got on stage and I shared for the first time ever publicly that I was a teen mom.
I remember after coming back to church, my dad made Malachi and I stand up and he welcomed us back into the service. And I remember in that moment feeling like he had my back. It was in that moment that he loosed me from the shame of my past.
I thought there was death on my life 7 years ago, but I refused to believe the reports of the enemy. And when I refused to believe the reports of the enemy, I got pregnant with a ministry. And I just want to know what you're going to birth. I hear God saying prophetically, before the year is up, that you would have laid the foundation for the next dimension.
There you go. She got pregnant very young, and being that it's the pastor's daughter, you know, that don't look good. Now, I wanted to show this video because it's a lot of mothers who have put their daughters out when they got pregnant, very young, right? Very young. And so, and I think that's the worst thing you can do to a daughter who's already, at 14, 15 years old, mind is not even developed completely. and she's pregnant, and probably by a little boy that's not even around anymore. And then you're going to put her out into the world that she knows nothing about. You know, so it's for her, you know, like she said, for him to accept her back into the church and into their, you know, he had to come out and say, you know, my daughter is pregnant at that age. He had to make an announcement in the church because people are so judgmental, you know what I'm saying? So what do you want to say, Tiny?
I was going to say, a lot of people they think just because your father's a pastor or you're a pastor that you're supposed to be perfect. Look, I know a lot. Pastor kids are some of the baddest kids. It's been said pastor kids, police kids, they bad. So just because, you know, she was T.D. Jakes' daughter, wasn't nobody supposed to try to hit her roll? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody supposed to try to, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like she went, I mean, if somebody had a chance to hit her, she cute. Somebody had a chance to hit a roll, they were going to hit a roll. You know, I said she got married at a young age, but you showed the video just because, she got married at a young age. And, you know, that's
I ain't say married, I said pregnant.
I mean, she got pregnant at a young age. That's why we showed the video. You know, she got caught slipping. She got hit roll. Or maybe condom, but I don't know what it was. But, you know, I don't think that video, I mean, you know, her getting pregnant and all, and you know.
Well, it was more so of, I was saying far as just mothers that I have talked to that put their daughters out because of it. Oh, okay. You know, yeah. And for her to say that, you know, her dad accepted her back in.
I think what I was thinking about was him letting her back, which means I was just wondering, did he disown her? Did he put her out?
I think he put her out, yeah.
And I feel it was selfish. Now, I can't sit up here and question his motives or his thought process of how he felt.
Right.
But for him to put his daughter out, and just from what I'm saying in my analytical mind, I think he was thinking more so about the church and his reputation as opposed to his daughter's life and what she's going through. So I don't know how long it took. I'm glad he did.
I don't know.
But it just goes to show that the people, as my mama say, the good Christians, they have problems too. So
yeah, but a lot of times they have a lot of problems. But a lot of times people care more about what people say than what is really. They don't even know what's going on in their household. You know what I'm saying? Why they throwing rocks and the rocks bouncing off on them? You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, it be the people.
Don't throw rocks at people in the glass house. You stand in the glass house.
And they be throwing the biggest rocks and be having the biggest windows. I'm like,
the thinnest glass though. You know?
I'm like, yo, really, you talking?
Right. Right.
Because you got a wife and a boyfriend, but I ain't gonna say nothing else. Keep it moving.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I think I got a video for that.
Yeah.
We're going to the next one.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Let's get into it then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look at you, girl.
What?
Kid's driving you crazy, baby. Why you walking around with a schmuck on?
A what?
A schmuck. Why you walking around with a schmuck?
First of all, smock, not schmuck.
You used to walk around with like boy shorts on, a spandex, a little sports bra.
Listen, I need to be comfortable, okay? Because all day I'm with these kids running around, dodging stuff, dodging poop, dodging food, everything, just dodging. So this is just easy. It's airy. I'm not sweating.
Well, it got pockets. What's the pockets for?
It's like utility pockets. I could keep, tissue in here or whatever. Cairo gives me Cheerios.
So what's that like? That's like a mom super suit.
Pretty much.
Got on a schmuck.
Smock.
You still poking though.
Shut up. Right. Tell him, Rory.
What? I'm not even talking to you.
Alone.
What's up? You ain't trying to fight me? You ain't trying to fight me? What's up? What's up? What's up?
But okay, I picked that one to say this because he was saying that, why you walking around in that schmuck or whatever. But as a defense for a woman, excuse me in the back.
I hear you in the back. Hey, I heard that.
Excuse me in the back.
Hey, I heard. Hey, I'm gonna need you to get that sound ready. It's coming.
Wait a minute. Can I get it out?
Y'all always wanted to be.
The excuse of a woman, like she said, you know, she got the baby, she moving around, she you know, picking up stuff off the floor, putting it in the pocket. You know, it's just convenient to, you know, to have it. And even though she got the smock on, like you said, she working with some, he still can see the sexiness in the smock. You know what I'm saying? You got to look. That's that beauty thing we was talking about last week. You got to still look at her. That's a beautiful thing that she's taking care of your kids. She's trying to do everything around the house. And yet, you still got to see the beauty in it. Not the booty, the beauty.
Well, first off, yes, that's what he sees, okay?
Yeah, he see it. Yeah.
He see that.
See what? The beauty? The booty.
He see she holding. She still holding. And she probably had nothing on up under that thing either. I'm just saying. See, that looked like one of them outfits that women don't have nothing on up under it. But however,
so he come home for about an hour. You know what I'm saying?
And she was still pretty. And I'm sure you know you're dealing with an adult male and he respects and sees what she's doing, because if you notice, he's the one sitting there and she's the one tending to the kids, and he's watching that. And even though he might say a little something slick, I'm sure when it's time she know how to put the boy shows on, but she's still holding. hey, you sound like an older deacon at church.
But I'm gonna play devil advocate for the men's side.
Play it.
What? Let your horn show.
What? I'm just saying. Okay, so Bertina just made a comment, but you still got to keep it sexy, which is true. You still got to look cute, ladies. You can't. I understand we got to take care of the kids. We got to do all that. But at the end of the day, you still got to keep it some semi-sexy, even if you just got to wear like a fitted shirt and some sweats or something, or some little tights or something on working around the house. You know, you want him to still, you know, have that attraction towards you. So you want to keep it sexy.
And ladies, here's how you gonna know if well, one of the ways you will know if your dude is still mentally attracted to you like that, even if there are kids involved. Because even if you walking around in a smock, or even when you put on a boy shorts or whatever, he's going to touch you.
Yes.
He's going to look at you. He may sneak some looks, or if he touch you. So let me look at the camera. The day that man stopped looking at you and stopped touching you randomly, there's a problem.
It's a problem.
You're welcome.
Her name probably Keisha.
Light skin Keisha.
Yeah. Why she got to be?
Because
Keisha always riding though. Keisha down the ride.
Oh, okay.
It's a song called Light Skin Keisha.
Oh, I didn't know about a song called Light Skin Keisha. Okay, we got another video.
Yeah.
Next video.
I forgot what this was.
If you got kids and you and your baby mom not together, and when she come drop that baby off to you, she shouldn't have to bring the baby with no bag, no Pampers, no milk, no clothes. Like, you supposed to have all that too. You a parent too, baby. Women ain't got time to be stocking their house and your house too. Stop acting like you babysit. You a parent too. You supposed to have all that. Clothes, shoes, socks, medicine, everything. Bitch, the girl ain't supposed to bring nothing but the baby. Okay? I'm tired of niggas just on my timeline complaining about, oh, what she bring her over here, she ain't bring her with nothing. Bitch, she wasn't supposed to bring her with nothing. She's supposed to just bring the baby. You gonna pick the baby up? I know I see my child with nothing, no shoes or nothing. Baby, and when I pick him up, he got on clothes, shoes, hat, chains, everything else, baby. Get it together. Thank you.
Okay, she definitely from New Orleans, she from baby. New Orleans. I'm just saying. But I kind of agree with her because, like she said, you're not babysitting. A lot of guys think they're babysitting their own kid. You're not babysitting your own kid. It's your kid too, and you should have those things at your house as well because it is your child. So I wouldn't take the baby over there, you know, bald. But at the same time, yeah, you should have medicine. You shouldn't have to call me to say, hey, he needs some medicine. You know, you should have some medicine already there. You should have diapers already there. You should have wipes already there. You should have the bare essentials already at your house. I shouldn't have to bring all that to your house.
Yeah, but what if they're new parents, though?
It doesn't matter. I'm a new parent.
What? DJ,
we're both I'm saying we're both new parents. It's no newer than the next. If we just had a kid and I'm bringing him over to your house, you should have stuff at your house already. I shouldn't have to bring everything.
Okay, all right, let me say this. All right, my married into son, Sean, right? He's a new parent, right? So Sean, you know what I'm saying, and his wife, both of them, they knew, but they a little, they knew. I just say they knew. And you know, my grandbaby, you know what I'm saying? It just she may have on one sock and no sock on the other foot. She may have a onesie while they go on the wall. It's just like they trying. I give it a try, but you know you have to get to a point the way you just can't be lean. Like women, y'all press hard on these young men, not knowing that they don't know. They need to be taught. Certain things they don't know, you need to teach them. Don't be hard, because women, and what I'm about to say, the brother's gonna look at me. Women catch on quicker than men do, especially on certain things. So like certain things, because y'all have a mother in nature, because y'all carry the baby within, so the mother in nature kicks in quicker with y'all on some of these brothers out here. So y'all can't be too hard on them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when my son was young, when I would go and pick him up, when I would go and pick him up, I would immediately, the first thing we would do is go to the barbershop. Right. And then we would go back to my house, and I had 2 sets of clothes for him. I had the clothes that I would get like at Kmart, and then I had the brand name clothes. Now, she would send some clothes with him. And the clothes that she would send, when he go back home, he would still have those clothes. So I agree with the young lady that, hey, we should have it at the house. But I tell you this, though. When I did send him home with the clothes, you going home with the Kmart clothes. You're not getting the brand name clothes. So I would literally invest and have 2 sets of clothes just because I agree with the young lady. I don't necessarily. I think like if it's an infant, sometimes, as to your point, men, we may not have it. Women have that maternal instinct, so we may forget the rattle. We can't forget the bottle or the diapers. Right. We may forget the teething ring. Right. So I think as the kid grows, a man should definitely have what's needed at his house. So I agree with her.
Well, what if
are you done?
On the foot, though, and the man?
Yes.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, what if the man was the sole provider and he was taking over there for her to keep it the weekend and you took?
She should have stuff at her house.
She'll be like, "Why you got little man over here with no shoes on? You just gonna give him to with no shoes and a onesie on with it?" You know what I'm saying?
But you should have. I think both houses should have things at their home. It shouldn't be. She shouldn't have to pack everything up to take him to his dad's house. His dad ain't got nothing at the house. Like, you don't have a child. You got to have something at your house as if you have a child. Okay. That's all she's saying or whatever.
And she's right.
And y'all should be able to we don't know either going in. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, it's new to us too, having a child.
Right.
So you can't say a woman should know, a man don't know. No, it's learning process in both.
I think there has to be a dialogue like, hey, do you have this at the house? Do you have that at the house? Or do you have an extra of this? If they're co-parenting, and if there's no foolishness, no drama involved, you know how that could be. But that's when the communication hazard comes into play. Like, hey, you may need X, Y, and Z, because this is what I went to go get. So I agree. And I'm done.
Look, wait, Brian said bring a child to my house with no shoes on his feet or her feet. It's a problem. Uh-oh. Okay, Brian, it's a problem. But I think that you should have stuff at your house already. I wouldn't bring the child out with no shoes on, though. I wouldn't take it to that extreme. But
yeah, I don't think it'd be that extreme.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that extreme. Come over here with no shoes on, but I think you should have, diapers and wipes and medicine if need be at your house already or something like that, though.
As the child grows, and this is something that's been going on, they're gonna know. Because my son would get in the car and say, "I know what we about to do." I said, "What?" He said, "We going to the barbershop. I'm about to change clothes."
Yeah.
Like,
know what it is.
He already knew. So
yeah.
was trying to get him to iron at 4, but that didn't really work out. Anyway.
Put a lot of pressure on the young man.
You tried to what?
I tried to teach him how to iron at 4. I don't really think that was.
What is
Why
wrong with you?
why you put that much pressure on him?
Yeah, I don't really.
You trying to burn your house down.
He gonna have to learn to be self-sufficient now.
At 4? So what
At
you doing
4?
What were you doing? Why you can't do an iron for him at 4?
Listen.
And what is he ironing at 4? A onesie?
It's just a little tank top T-shirt with nothing on it. I'm like, it would be. I would have the towel on the floor, and I would do it, and I'd be like,
You
yeah.
was strong enough to hold the iron. He probably ain't did nothing for you. He can't hold an iron.
But I'm holding it with it. Listen, you got. Let me look at the camera. You gotta learn.
You know what? I did have my son.
I think I was frying chicken at 7 years old.
My son was holding the bottle at 9 months, so
really?
you know, yeah.
That's because you even feed him. You
I got things to do. Here, hold this, shout it.
Yeah, hold this, shout it. Yeah.
Do we got another video, sir? I don't know if we have another video. We're
What's
gonna
going
keep it
on?
going.
You still ain't shit.
Huh?
What's up?
Okay.
We got what?
2 more.
Okay, no problem.
You gotta teach these kids. Listen.
Not that young though.
Man, look. My mama made
Listen, as
show.
real as I can put it, sometimes it's the people closest to you that's silently competing with you. Just because they close to you doesn't mean they want the best for you. Understand that. Just because they riding with you doesn't mean they riding for you. Understand that. Just because they call you their bro or sis doesn't mean they want to see you live your best life. Understand that. Listen, these are the type of friends that want you to do better as long as you don't do better than them. These are the type of friends that want you to shine as long as you don't outshine them. These are the type of friends that want you to win as long as you don't outwin them. Understand, jealousy lives a lot closer than what you think. It's not a coincidence that they always trying to outdo you. It's not a coincidence that they always seem more interested to talk about your struggles than they are about your success. It's not a coincidence that they always talking about they proud of you, but never show up for you. I'm gonna be real with you. In their eyes, you are not their friend. You're their competition. And remember these facts. When someone has a silent rivalry with you, they will never be happy for you. But like I say at the end of every single video, it all starts with you. It's rehab time. Let's get it. Do an evaluation on your circle, man. Because some of y'all got people in your life that don't want the best for your life. Doing nothing but bringing stress to your life. It's time to clean up your life. Tag somebody to this video that needs it and press share. Let's get it.
Wow.
First of all, I'm going to just ring the bell for the whole video. First off.
Okay, he said that whole lot.
Eyebrows, but he still did that.
Wow. A lot of times people that's riding with you are actually have their foot on the brakes.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Because they that's true. Like they cool with you just enough, but they don't want you to get too far ahead of them.
Some of them cool with you to see what you're doing so they can go back and try to implement off your blueprint. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are, yeah, what you doing? You know, then they're trying to figure out how you doing it so they can go back and doing it.
Well,
you know,
that's kind of flattering. That's kind of borderline flattering because if somebody sees something that you're doing and they want to go and try to do that, I mean, they're taking what you're doing as that's kind of flattering. I mean, that's not really an insult to me.
Not if they doing it to overthrow you though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want you to overthrow me, but if everybody's basically doing the same thing in this business, let's be real.
Well, it's on.
Poet can only poet, you know, sell this poetry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Comedians, you know, be funny. Yeah. Models and walking up and down the road. Everybody's doing the same thing.
But they can't do it with 3 levels.
But it's whoever can do it the way that you do it. And be hot. But it's not taking it away from anybody else.
But they ain't hot though.
No, I'm just saying, no, everybody is hot in their own way. Nobody is no better than anybody else. But everybody in their mindset thinks that, well, I can do it better than this person instead of just doing it better for you. When you do it better for you, you don't worry about nobody else. I'm the type where I just try to better myself. I don't try to compete with nobody.
You can't make nobody better. They have to want to be better. You can lead a horse to water, but
you can't make him drink.
You can't make him drink. So he's gonna be thirsty.
I think the disappointing thing is when you actually find out that someone that you thought was really rocking with you and was supporting you, it comes out like the jealousy shows when you see it, because we can be blind.
Right.
I think one of the worst things about life is not knowing something.
Right.
And I can say, I think this is one of my faults, is that I'm naturally skeptical of people initially. And I wasn't always like that. So even as you talk about competition and you spoke about poetry, like everybody does poetry. And one of the things, so many people do it, and one of the things that I've learned is, one of the things that I came to the realization about myself is I never felt like I was in competition with anybody. So I want everybody to win, but you will have you might have somebody give you a handshake, but then, you hearing something slick being said. So the worst part to me is just not knowing. I'm like, if you don't rock with me like that, or you secretly jealousy or competition, just give me 3 feet. You don't bring that energy towards me, because when I recognize it, now I got to really bag up.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little jealous of you because you're strong. I wanted to be strong, you know what I'm saying? But then you got all these muscles, and you got a deep voice, and you all tall. I'm jealous of all that whole. You either got to pick one. Either gonna be a poet or have muscles. You just can't have all of it. You just can't be a strong poet. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm gonna pick you up in your little car too.
Oh my God!
Harold smash.
Hey, and see, I was gonna say something, because I'll say it.
What you gonna say?
Listen, because I've had this conversation amongst poets, and I've learned that it can be. I guess it could be competitive, but some of the guys I know, I don't see that. You can see the energy. Some of these cats I know, when they see each other, people be supporting, each other. But then you would be in a group and everybody support one another. But then there's this one over here that he looking at this one like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Put it like this: I've been in places where a poet walked up and you spoke to everybody. And I'm standing right there, and you look me dead in my face.
And walk off.
And walk off. Now, you don't have to speak to me, because I don't care. But if you right here and everybody having a conversation, okay, I see what this is.
Right.
But, I guess I've learned that, it's a competitive sport.
But you know what? In this industry, like I said, a lot of times I had to learn that everybody's not going to like you.
Right.
And it's okay. Like, okay, it's not to say it doesn't bother me, because it does. It bothers me sometimes.
I know it bothers you.
It bothers me sometimes because of the simple fact that I do everything that I possibly can legitly in this business, because it's so easy to rob people in this business. And I make sure that I don't rob nobody, and make sure that I do everything the right way, and people still find a reason to not like you for their own reasons. And I had to learn that it's not me, it's them.
Thank you. Better say that
because
again.
they feel as if they're not where they want to be or where they need to be. So therefore, I don't like you because you walk into a room.
Ooh.
But then
I didn't even do anything.
But again, I'm saying it don't even be you. It's just you have your stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't have my stuff together. That's what you fail to realize. You hating on something that you don't even know about. Because it's not even to say that I got my stuff together because of what you see. You never know what's behind the scenes.
Right.
And so people are hating on people, and you may have more than they have. But it's just the simple fact that it's easier to hate on you than to congratulate you.
And if you're going to hate, just do it from a distance. My whole thing is just don't act like you like me if you don't. That's the only thing. I would rather somebody be like, you know what?
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
I'm going to say it like this.
No,
right
you know why they like you? Just in case you make it.
Yeah.
Just in case I got to stick around. Just in case.
No, I'm going to say this right now.
Coattail.
You know, I'm going to be real. Now, this is where the Leo finna come out of me at. I've had people, that come to Tanner, you was funny. You funny. You get off stage, you killing them. Or you the man. Then go and tell a whole nother group of comics about another audition. Or tell a whole nother group of comics about another movie audition. And knowing, but Tanner, you the man.
But they won't tell you.
What do you think about this joke? And see, I'm the type to tell them. And I don't know if I cuss on stage. I can't cuss. Okay. But I'm the type to tell them, you can just kiss the whole back inseam of my pants. Because at this point, I'm going to get it anyway because I'm funnier than you. I can write better than you. I got all my talents of self-taught, so really I don't even need you. And now that I'm signed to TLE, I can know about find out about all the auditions anyway. So really I stand on my own.
Hey, first off,
anyway,
he talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know who out there.
On camera.
He talking to somebody, but you know how you.
But
I mean, but at the same time, it's like, you know, nothing. And I know you posted that today about people, that slogan about hating and stuff like that. It's not so much as hating. People don't have a reason to hate on you. It's just people be in their own head of what they have, their intentions of you.
Right.
You know, what they think about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, if the people that talks about you are people that was once in your corner.
They jealous.
And now they are not there anymore. You know, because I seen this post like, the one who's talking about you once used to like me before, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they find a reason. Sometimes negative can't stay around positivity.
It can't.
So when they see something that can't be broken or see something that can't be done wrong, then it's like, okay, let me weed away from that, because it really is good. It really is legit here. I can't find any negative in it. So a lot of times people will move on because of that. But let me just set the record straight right here.
Set it straight.
If you come to me and tell me about something someone says, and if you can't tell me who said it, please don't come to me and tell me shiz naive. Because I do not care what someone says. It doesn't bother me. Don't take money out of my pocket. It don't add more extra castings to my list. And a lot of times people, like I said, people don't know what's going on behind the scenes with my agency or with me, period. So I'm not doing anything that nobody else is doing in this business. All I'm doing is doing me and doing my agency and doing what I love to do, and that's helping people. Right. And I love when I see people move on and do better, better things, grow and do other things. Like you were saying earlier, that to me is not offensive to me. That's flattering to me when you take something that I have told you and you doing better with it. Because all I can do is lead you to the water. It's for you to drink it. I can't dip your head in it.
But it goes back to what you said. The reality of it is everyone is not going to like you.
Right.
And that's just something that we have to accept.
Right.
And that I'm not even going to call it hate. I'm going to call it negative energy.
There you go.
Like that. I'm going to call it negative energy.
That is what it is.
It's what we do with that negative energy. Like, you don't even let it be in your space. So if I heard something negative about me, it just fuels me. Because I didn't already did more in my life than I thought I would ever do. So what somebody can say about me, it has nothing to do with me. And I guarantee you would be hard pressed to find somebody talking negative about you that's doing better than you. I'm going to say that one more time in the camera. You would be hard pressed to find someone speaking negatively on you that's doing better than you. Because people who are actually doing things, you know what we doing?
Yeah.
Minding our own business.
Minding our business. We trying to bring somebody
other people with you.
Yeah,
so absolutely.
It's just what it is. So it's how you that energy. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm entertaining. I love it though.
A smart person knows you can't build a wall by yourself. Let that sink in.
Say that one more time for the people.
A smart person know that they can't build a wall by yourself.
Yeah.
It takes a team. It takes a team, absolutely. And a lot of people that say you don't need a team around you, yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You can't do everything by yourself.
So we don't just talk about relationship stuff. We talk about everything.
Well, this is a part of relationship. It's a business relationship.
It is business relationship.
Yeah, it's a lot of times that people see and think that, it's a clique, it's this. No, it's a team of people that feels the same way about each other, supporting each other and building each other up and making each other better. Whether you with TLA or not with TLA, you're making yourself better to grow. And that's what I look at. And that's where I started with this on the radio in New York, on the radio. Then I got into a smaller studio. Then I went to my house because the studio ran out. Then I went back to another radio station. Now here I am here at Status Network doing my thing here. So it's a process. And I love doing it. And I love helping people. And here you come along, and now you're a part of the radio station. Something that I don't know if you ever thought about doing radio.
I was at another station for a brief period. It was very brief, and it was something that I didn't necessarily think that I would do. But when I started doing the videos at home, and then when I came to interview on your show at Hot Noise, I was like, okay, because it was initially I'm like, I don't even know about that, shouting. I was, because I'm like, that's not my lane.
Right.
But then I realized I was limiting myself.
Right.
And it started from poetry. We met doing a play. I was doing poetry. So you mean tell me poetry can go from that to hosting to being on the radio?
But that goes back to me. If you're a part of my life, I'm going to figure out a way to help you and build you up. That's just who I am. And a lot of times my girls will see me and they be like, you always helping somebody. Because that's who I am. Like, if you're a part of me, then I'm going to figure out a way to help you out. I can't not do it. You know what I'm saying? It drives me more crazy to try not to do something because it's in me, and that's what I do, and I love helping people, and that's gonna be forever what I do.
And then the next person brings somebody else with them.
Right. Absolutely.
Like there is a comedian somewhere that looks up to you right now.
Oh, it's a lot.
That look up to you like, Tiny, how am I supposed to do this? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And I help them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Free. Like, I don't charge everybody. I just charge.
I charge somebody, but not everybody.
The one that called me secretly. Hey, Tiny, what do you think about this? And then get out in public and try to join me. Or the ones that are inboxing me. They tell you, once again, this shit,
But see, I think a lot of times as men,
I get those inboxes too that they can't say on Facebook.
Yeah, men, we be having too much pride to ask. Men, sometimes we be having too much pride to ask another man, especially if we doing the same thing. Like, how can I do this? Or what do you see that I'm doing on stage? Because I said I used to be with Ken Warner. I'm like, what are you seeing? You know what I'm saying? He was the one, and I always tell him that. He was the one that kind of gave me that confidence. Like, okay, you just do what you do. And then at some point, it just clicked. So somebody like Fitz come to me and ask me a question about whatever, I'm gonna tell them the same thing. So I think it's just each.
Yeah, you gotta keep. You keep it moving. That's how you do it. But make sure y'all come out this Sunday to the Mixer. It's from 4 to 7, right here in the studio. Make sure y'all come check us out. 777 Cleveland Avenue, East Point, Georgia, Suite 406. Come up here and come have some fun. You may be sitting right here, see what you're looking like. Be a part of Status Network along with us. The winning team, we won for November. Hey.
Yes. Second place for December.
Hey.
High five for this.
So
we trying to take
we need
January.
you guys to, we want January too. We want you to share this video and like it and comment, and we appreciate you guys tuning in every Tuesday from 6 to 8. You can find me at tlamgmt.com or on Instagram tlamgmt.com.
And you find me Words Spoken by Mr. Outley, Outley, Instagram, Mr. Outley 75, and Harold E. Outley on Facebook as well.
And you can find me, Comedian Tiny 71, Comedian Tiny 71 on Instagram.
Is that what he's doing?
You can find me at Omo Tion on Facebook.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is that me? Is that how I talk?
Yes.
That's how I talk?
Yes.
Is that how I talk?
You always trying to be all second.
Is that how?
313, yo, you know what?
Is that how I talk?
Yo, but
you know what? Ladies.
See?
See, I just went down.
That's what he do.
Like, he can hypnotize people. Like, your brain scared of you. Yes, but you really, I am.
To all the ladies that are watching,
to
all the ladies that are watching, if you can go to my Facebook spoken word page and share it one time. Words Spoken by Mr. Outley, Outley. I was trying to sound sexy. Did I get it? Did I?
You know what?
Sound sexy?
You needed late night radio.
Did I sound sexy a little bit? Somebody give me a heart if I sounded sexy, because you're gonna make me feel cute. I need a heart emoji if you thought I was sounding sexy.
You want to be cute. You want to be happy. You gotta be.
You want to be cuddled too?
Yeah,
you want to be tickled?
You 6'5", you want to be cute. Then you handsome.
I'm trying.
Let me hear your heart, child.
I was trying to be sexy. I was trying to be sexy.
There you go.
See, you know, somebody think, I don't know who gave me
there a heart in the house tonight.
For Harold, stand up.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Check us out every Tuesday right here, and we will be here on Sunday. Y'all can come meet us in person. Yes. So thanks again, once again, for tuning in to In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
GlobalVisionTV. Good night, y'all.